What's going on, guys? Northeast Style Farmer here with another tremendous video that I'm getting ready to put before your eyes, so that way you can see just what we are doing on the farm today. But before we go any further, I would like to simply ask you guys to hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss any videos that I upload on this YouTube channel. And two, I'd like to invite you as well to hit that bell icon right next to the subscribe button, so that way you don't miss when I upload a video, whether it be yearly, monthly, every 4 weeks, every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks, every other day. You get the idea. So that way you can get a notification on your mobile device, whether it be your phone, your tablet, whatever, that I've uploaded a video. Even the birds are saying, let's get with the video, so let's just do that. So you guys ever have a pair of sunglasses that just no matter what the heck has happened to them, they always end up all splotched up and smeared up? They got spots on them that you can't get out. Well, as bad as this pair here, yeah, they're pretty bad. We're gonna try and clean them up. We'll get some glass cleaner. Just a little bit. Goes a long ways. I know that wasn't directly in the center of them, but it's good enough for who it's for. And that good enough who it's for person is me. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be good enough so that I can see what the heck I am doing out of them. Looks like $1 million, don't it? I sure think it does. I'm pleased. Not a dirt speck in sight. Looks so much better. So much better. Probably not parked in the world's greatest spot for a loader to load me, but yeah, you guys can. All right, we'll go with that. Watch a loader load me here. You're welcome. Some 3s and 4s. Fill a spot in. Tile blowout in the field. We need a couple loads of 3s and 4s to fill. We'll just let the loader load us, because 3s and 4s? Yes, sir. Whatever you think this thing will handle.
Alright, come over here to the other pile. Those are 1s and 2s.
Ah, man. Can't believe I messed up. Okay.
Jason, a little over 17 and a half. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Jason. I'll be back.
Okay.
Gotta go all the way over to home, fill that field in out there by the road. We got a little ways to go. Now I got some 30 or 3s and 4s here that I'm gonna use to fill in the hole here in the field. I didn't wipe my gate off. I probably should have before I left. It's okay. I could have put a little more weight in the thing, but you know what? We're not maxed out, but we're maxed out enough. That's perfect weight. I was at the 57 pile and that looked bigger for some reason than 3s and 4s. Oh. Somewhere's out in here there's a whole flow of holes that need little attention. They are right in this area here, right where that red marker is. So we got these here to fill in. Then we got this big one right here to fill in. Then we got that one right there.
Yeah.
And I think there was some more up ahead.
Is that Jason?
That needed filled in. What's this one over here? So yeah.
Man, I'll let you know.
Ugh. Tile blowouts are fun. One there's kind of a deep one. Man. What in the world? Darn tile blowout. So you fill them with gravel, so that way you can farm across them. That big hole there, I don't want to waste time. Shit. Are you kidding me? Am I gonna need more for this hole? Well, it took a lot more than I expected. But it's okay. I would like to know why that stupid switch is screwing up on this thing. Because it never screwed up a one time on the other Gator. I'm just gonna be going back for more. Then we got the one right here to fill in. Yeah, that's gonna take a lot. You can see the clay tile down in there. There's definitely been tile blowout. I was looking for that other stupid marker. I know we put it. Let's see, was that the second one? Yeah, that must have been the second one. There's my shovel up there. So then, we go back this way, and there were two holes kind of going this way, parallel to the driveway. Right there is the one. Dang, these things. You can also see the old clay tile. And then there was they're back there. Dang, I got a lot to fill in. It's gonna take me a little bit. And then I got these holes here to fill in as well. Gator just turned 1100 hours and 5/10. Rocking and rolling.
That's a fact, though. All right, Chris. You're welcome. What's going on, Chris?
I'm back, Jason. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Damn it. Crap. Park this Gator and go get the other one. Damn it. Good God. Damn, that took all that? Jeez. I gotta get moving before I get a freaking flat tire in this thing. I kinda have an idea on how to plug tires. There's a tool you take and some goop and you drill the hole out with the tool, and then you put the plug in and you twist it and you put the plug in the hole you made and you pull it back out and away you plug. I don't think that's the case with this one. Get the other Gator. I don't know why this one, the springs on it aren't nearly as relaxed as mine, but it is what it is. So gotta get this done before it rains tomorrow, and it's gonna rain. Was there like a 40% chance or something? Called Jason and told him I was yelling for him, that I didn't know if he heard me or not. Maybe I wasn't yelling loud enough. I cannot believe that hole took that whole entire load. Now, for those of you that are gonna say, well, why can't you just drive a dump truck 1 ton out here, dump your gravel, and then push it around to 6120? If you guys have seen the ruts, these here were from the pickup truck earlier. Ruts make compaction. We want to try to eliminate that, so that's why we don't bring the loader tractor out here. And that is also why we don't bring a road truck out here, because a road truck will get stuck in its own piss. So that is why we just use the Gator. It's unfortunate that mine got a nail or a piece of wire in a tire, but it happens. It'll probably take all of this and maybe some more. We'll find out in just a couple of seconds. That's gonna take more than what I had in the buggy. My gracious. Going, that one's gonna take quite a bit. I'm still moving. Dad's taking my tire up to tire shop in Brimfield, and I might not have this thing back for a little while because they ain't the world's fastest up there, or fastest up there at fixing tires, but yeah. I think this is load number 4, 5, something like that. I don't know. Another full load wasted. Got my tire back from Van's Tire. Put it on when I get a minute. Go get rid of this. See where it gets me. Dad's across the road working the oats ground, that 8300. We might go jumping that when we're done. I am not sure, but we need to stay on task at hand. So I'm over here in the manure field. Got all that done I needed to over at the field out by home. And then we're just gonna get rid of the rest of this here, whatever it'll take to fill the hole, and then we'll run the rest of it over across the road and get rid of what we don't use. And we're returning what we don't need. Dad's over there working the oats ground. I guess we're gonna put the oats back where they were last year, 2 years ago. I can't remember. 8300 too big to get turned back around on itself, but it is what it is. It's another tractor to lighten the workload, to take off of the other 2 big John Deeres that we have, the 7810 and the 7800. So that's why we bought it, was to so we don't have to play musical implements all the time. We can just let the Salford hooked up to that tractor there, 8300 John Deere, and the 7800 can plant corn and mow the hay, and the 6120 can raked the hay, ted the hay, moved around bales, and 7800 can round baled the hay. And then the 7810 can mow, run the brush hog, run the grain cart in the fall for wheat harvest and soybean and corn harvest, and plant if we have to. The 7200 can is on the sprayer most of the time. So every tractor's got its own job. Okay, so after a bunch of cussing, a bunch of swearing, a bunch of, you know, stuff that the people at that go to church really extremely over the top religiously, like every time the doors are open, they have well, they don't farm, they just have, you know, 9-to-5 jobs, which you know, they can be in church all the time if the doors are open according to, you know, the hours that they are off work, which church does not start until like 7 o'clock on Wednesday nights, and blah de blah de blah blah blah. So we got that mounted, and I'm pleased it's sitting on its own, and we're going to lightly tighten it with the DeWalt, and then we'll put the breaker bar on it and use the breaker bar correctly this time, according to you assholes that say that I'm not using a breaker or a breaker bar. Yeah, well, we could torque them with a breaker bar after that, then put it. Because this thing will snap them clean off, the DeWalt will, if you are not careful with what you are doing. So, you can see there, we got our torque wrench. We are set to 40 pound to torque. That's what I guess we're just gonna go at. Go to the right. Right hand. So we're gonna go to the right. Now, if the DeWalt torqued them to say 50, just by, you know, hitting it just lightly, what you're supposed to do, actually, is you're supposed to no, I was going the right way with that, wasn't I? That's right. Yeah, the right, because it's pulling it down towards me. That's right. Maybe I better set the thing on the ground first, and then we'll torque them. I believe that's how you're supposed to use a torque wrench. You are not supposed to torque them with it up in the air. Let's say that's torqued. Why don't I just get a flipping extension and make my life a whole lot easier? Messing around doing it this way. Okay, so I'm back. I got an extension. I didn't really need to go this crazy. I'm gonna say that's torqued. Shit, why is that thing moving on me? I didn't mean to move it. I guess that done torqued them for me without even trying. Ooh, we better quit there. Put this back on. All it does is just... No, shoot, I was actually supposed to... Well... There. It is on. They just push on. I mean, it happens all the time. Road trucks, the dump trucks come in, semi comes in, nail or something in the tire. It happens. Wheel loader gets a hole in a tire, a haul truck gets a, nail or a piece of wire in a tire. It happens. I'm not the only one that it happens to. It's happened to everybody that has had or has currently rubber tired equipment. That goes for farm equipment and construction equipment. So that one couldn't have been at 30 pound of air even on the button. That one over there had 35 in it. That's where I kind of like to run them at because I'm always hauling heavy loads and everything. So I put 35 in the back. So actually I put 35 all the way around, even though they're supposed to call for 30. What's 5 pound gonna hurt? So we're good to go. Oh, doing his end off over there. And hi, cow. Huh.